adverse reaction to so-called liquid Brazilian butt lift treatments with physical and mental side effects. 53 complaints since our report.
People out there with diaper butt. I met a girl the other day that had diaper butt. She was at the Comedy Store, and I couldn't look away. I was like, what is happening to her butt? Because I knew it wasn't real.
They were teachers by day and OnlyFans stars by night.
Only let a patient die on the operating table during a breast augmentation.
My top lip was touching my nose, and it was then that I started to realise just how much pain I was in.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. When Kyla woke up from sleep, she found herself slumped over in a wheelchair in the clinic recovery room. She felt sharp pain around her face and swollen eyes, but she wasn't sure why. The operation she had just had involved fat taken from her abdomen and transplanted into her bottom. It's like they threw me in a wheelchair and then I must have hit my head, she says. As the 22-year-old was wheeled out of the Miami Cosmetic Clinic, in the waiting room was a herd of girls, all waiting for their own procedure with a single surgeon. I couldn't see how a single doctor could do that many patients in a day without overworking themselves, you know, Kyla said. Again, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I don't fully understand what John Keats meant by that quote, but what's up with the endless pursuit of perfection? We all see it, the ever-evolving trend in body image. From sculpted abs to enhanced curves, social media constantly bombards us with what's supposedly ideal. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, who defines these supposedly perfect female bodies? I know, the kettle calling the pot black. That's very much the world we live in now. Insecure women being pointed out by insecure men, like me. But why? I mean, I can't be the only one noticing the recent surge in the trend of women rushing to have their bodies artificially enhanced. Which begs the question, what is the perfect female body type? Welcome to the world of BBL. BBL, or the Big Bash League, is an Australian men professional. Who am I kidding? BBL, also known as Brazilian butt lift, or as Joe Rogan calls it, butt diaper, was first popularized by the great Dr. Ivo Potangi in 1960. I know what you are thinking. So how come it's called Brazilian butt lift and not American butt lift? Well, let's find out how this can of worms got open and its effect on society today. Today, you can get a BBL procedure done for as low as $3,000. Now, you might be thinking the idea of BBL started out as a way to promote body positivity or to increase self-esteem in insecure women. Nope. BBL actually has a very dark past, something the mainstream doesn't talk about much, like many other things, of course. Anyways, as already noted, BBL started out in Brazil, where there's a storied history of eugenics that aimed to erase black and indigenous features in black Homo sapiens. Don't ask me why, please. Anyways, that was way back in 1918 under the stewardship of one Dr. Renato Hell. Isn't it ironic that the majority of the proponents of BBL practice today is black women? Despite all attempts in 1960 by Dr. Ivo to become the first trillionaire by erasing the dark history of association of BBL to eugenics and turning it into a legitimate franchise like Burger King, the idea didn't catch on because he was missing the secret ingredient. Enter pop culture and Instagram, aka the perfect room, where every posted photo is technically engineered to be close to perfect as possible. 1,000 shots are taken and the best 2 photos are posted to garner attention and compliment of thirsty men and insecure women. Come on, Delphine, tuck in that low stomach, arch your back, act like you don't care, say cheese. Nicki Minaj. In 2010, Nicki Minaj exploded onto the scene, no pun intended. Her debut album, Pink Friday, gifted us with iconic hits like Super Bass and Your Love, and with them came a distinct figure that will shape a generation. Nicki's curvy figure, particularly her prominent behind, became a signature part of her image. Now let's be honest, genetics play a role, but the increasing popularity of Brazilian butt lift around the time wasn't exactly a coincidence. Suddenly, searches of big booty weren't about finding that perfect pair of jeans anymore. Minaj, ever the businesswoman, capitalized on this trend. Music videos like Anaconda in 2014 and Feeling Myself with Beyonce in 2016 put her curves front and center, further solidifying the association between the female rapper and the desired female body type. On shows like American Idol in 2013 and the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2016, her outfit manager made sure that her voluptuous behind was on full display, further foiling the public's fascination with curvy, voluptuous women. One can't help but wonder if, as Nicki once playfully rapped on Anaconda, got them futures looking like they hit the lottery, if a surgical intervention might have been involved. Whether she did or didn't, there is no denying the impact she has had on the rise of BBL popularity. After all, in the words of the queen herself, you gotta have them curves or you won't make the cut. Just remember, kids, while surgery can be transformative, it's important to prioritize health and love the skin you are in, even if it doesn't come with the Kardashian crafted buns. Whether we like it or not, there is no denying the fact that pop culture glamorizes curvy and thick women over skinny ones. It's even rumored that Nicki Minaj got ass shot in part because Lil Wayne would make fun of her flat behind during recording sessions at the studio, making her feel insecure. Insecurity of the modern woman is without a doubt the root cause of this new trend. Pair that insecurity with low self-esteem, celebrity worship, and Instagram, then we have a hand grenade. That aside, it was Nicki who soon became the poster child of BBL, because while everyone knew it was fake, it kinda looked good on camera. I can't, in good faith, say the same about Kim's butt diaper, and any woman who did the procedure after seeing Kim's bun on that sandy beach should be sent to the North Pole. Following the release of her song Anaconda in 2014, don't look that song up please, Nicki Minaj officially solidified her status as the face of BBL just like John Cena is to WWE. She wouldn't hold that title for too long, as soon Cardi B popped up, no pun intended, although there are a host of other celebrities rumored or who have confessed to have had procedures done, including Jennifer Lopez, Meghan, Amber Rose, Blac Chyna, Kim, not Kim the president. Wouldn't that be funny though? Imagine us finding out that Kim Jong-un had butt shots. That would be such a great twist. Either way, if Instagram, greed, insecurity, or lack of self-esteem was what started the movement to disassociate BBL from its eugenic roots, pop culture and celebrities was the gasoline that made it mainstream, especially in US. As we all know, once something is massively adopted in the United States, it's branded as cool to the rest of the world. Something iPhones, ABCD+, OnlyFans, Tesla, crypto, fish lips. Even in Muslim countries, which is kind of the last place you expect something like BBL to be practiced. But I digress. True beauty is not in the face, it is reflected in the soul. It is the care, the passion, the generosity that one shares. John Augustinus. Why societal pressure and beauty standard can chip away our self-esteem, particularly in women, leading some to seek solutions through cosmetic surgery. It's important to remember the words of the great Ralph Waldo Emerson. The highest result of education is tolerance. This tolerance extends to embracing ourselves, flaws and all. As Maya Angelou beautifully expressed, I am not my hair, I am not my skin, I am the soul that lives within. Seeking external solutions for internal struggles might offer a temporary fix, but addressing the root cause of low self-esteem can be more sustainable to long-term happiness. As Aristotle once said, happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the whole aim and the end of human existence. Few demographics exhibit the fervent devotion to celebrities as women do. While it would be unfair to label most women as gullible, a discernible pattern emerges when observing their adulation of actors, musicians, pastors, and other prominent figures. Let's not get into the latest O'Malley incident where a girl abandoned a 7-year relationship to publicly embarrass her man for a 3-second kiss with O'Malley. Actually, I might have to rewrite that statement. With the recent rise of Andrew Tate in the past few years alongside the Top G movement, the Gym Bro community, the Red Pill movement, Fresh and Fit, and Alpha Sigma men, and other BS communities that have also revealed how gullible men can be, I guess deep down in our hearts, we all want to belong to a community, no matter how insensible those communities may seem to outsiders. With the recent trend of female celebrities parading their massive butt diapers in music videos and on the stage of award ceremonies, coupled with the fact that most male artists only display curvy women in their music videos. These have ended up increasing the insecurities of women suffering from low self-esteem. Yeah, Tiger, I'm looking at you. Your song Taste got over 1.5 billion views on YouTube alone, and it didn't help the situation at all. It just ended up adding more gasoline to the fire and made women think this is the type of body all men want. The tide on this trend have been so strong, even the anti-fat shaming movement haven't been able to reverse it. As the comedian Tim Dillon said, society used to prioritize people who could breathe on their own. Now sport and fashion magazines are covered with photos of people like Lizzo. Even that body positivity movement didn't stop the increase in BBL plane trips to Brazil, Turkey, and Dominican Republic. Instead, new venues for the procedure have popped up everywhere. The lax regulation on surgical procedures have also given Tom, Pete, and Harry in places like Florida the opportunity to earn some quick cash by performing these risky procedures. Side note to you ladies, you are perfect the way you are. Unless, of course, you have trouble breathing on your own. In that case, put that cupcake down fast. If you haven't watched, check out our video on dealing with personal struggles. The title is Stunts. Back to the topic. Based on how outlandish and outrageous BBLs look, one will think it's the only staple women will need to gain attention and turn heads on the street. Nope. Even after a BBL procedure, you still need supplements. No, I'm not talking about vitamins. Well, maybe you need that too. But after a successful BBL procedure, most women still feel, well, not so complete. Enter fish jobs and boob jobs. Side question to men who are currently dating women with fish lips. Bro, how does kissing even work in that situation? I'm curious. Please leave a comment below. One of the biggest issues with female beauty is that women don't actually ask men what they want in a woman. Physically, I mean. The second issue is that the biggest critic of female beauty is, guess. You guessed wrong. Other women. Yep. No one hates and judges another woman more than a fellow woman. This explains why you will see a woman walking around with 2 cm layer of paint on her face as makeup. In truth, it is makeup. That's if you are auditioning as Joker in the next movie of director Todd Phillips. In award ceremonies, some female celebrities are spotted with 6 inches. Please don't go there. I mean 6 inches artificial nails and eyelashes. And other women seeing all this rush to get theirs done. It's like a self-revolving echo chamber. The worst of these things is the fish lips. And it's sad that these women usually look gorgeous before the procedure. One will wonder why one will pay their own money to transition from a human to a fish. What's sadder is that these women will claim they didn't do these things in an effort to attract attention. That's like me saying, I rented my Lambo because I love the color. No one goes to Dr. Frankenstein because they want to do a procedure and then sit indoors all day and stare at the results in a mirror. After the procedure, they want others to see and compliment them. Why the number is difficult to pinpoint precisely. Statistics estimate that 5% of women in the United States have undergone breast augmentation surgery, with the procedure seeing a significant rise in recent years. In 2021 alone, over 364,000 breast augmentation surgeries were performed, a 44% increase from the previous year. This upward trend is also observed in other procedures like liposuction and tummy socks. While personal motivations are diverse, it's crucial to remember that these statistics should not dictate self-worth. Again, true beauty and confidence often stem from internal acceptance and self-love. Beyond the Photoshop glow, Okay, so you completed your BBL procedure, your fish job and boob job successfully. Is it a happy ever from here? Does all your low self-esteem and insecurity issues go away now? Many individuals, including celebrities like Nicki Minaj, have spoken out about their regrets after undergoing BBL surgery. Nicki Minaj, known for her outspoken personality, revealed in a Vogue interview, "The reason why I wasn't able to look back at my old photos was because I didn't like the way I looked physically. But now I love the way that person looked." This statement highlights the initial dissatisfaction that can lead people to seek drastic changes, only to find themselves longing for their natural features later. The decision to undergo a BBL procedure often stems from external pressures. As Nicki Minaj confessed, "My passion for music had led me to a very scary environment that resembles a fishbowl, with millions of people watching me. The constant scrutiny and desire to conform to unrealistic beauty standards can fuel the initial desire for a BBL procedure, but it rarely leads to lasting satisfaction." Minaj's journey resonates with many who have undergone BBL surgery. Looking back at old photos, they often experience a sense of loss and regret, wishing they had embraced their natural beauty. This sentiment is further echoed in her statement, "Seeing my son did remind me of myself so much, my real self, and it made me think, why didn't I like this person? She was so beautiful back then." So weird. The BBL trend serves as a stark reminder that true beauty lies in self-acceptance and embracing our unique features. While societal pressure and unrealistic standards may paint a different picture, prioritizing our mental and physical well-being is paramount. Cheers, and thanks for watching. Please do return for part 2, where we'll be looking at the other side of the coin, that is, the third generation of men.